Pipes. Pipes? Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for 85 caliber pipe. See, it needs to be made of solid gold, and it curves like a two-way as much as the water.
We just have over here.
Okay, pipes.
Yeah.
Well, hot dogs. I need a hot dog, or else you must. Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Dear Coalition of United Plumbers and Helen Gravel, I write this in my hour of deepest despair. I have failed in all of my attempts to obtain the status of true plumber. My skills are mediocre, my pipework shabby, my will has been crushed by recent failures. The most basic spigot defeats me with its complexity. I am not fit to intrude upon the pipework laid by the forefathers of our occupation with my shoddily laid copper. Perhaps I shall find some meaning in another way of life. Lamentably yours, Riley. Sergio in action.
How'd you get in here?
Wherever there's a building, there's pipe. Wherever there's a pipe, there's a means of passage.
What are you doing here?
I came to help you, Riley.
Me? But why me? Why not some more competent plumber like Charlize Phillips down on Blakely Street? I mean, this morning I was trying to install a flapper in a toilet without a tank.
You called me, didn't you?
I suppose I was thinking to myself, if only I had the advice of some expert plumber like Sergio, but no, forget it. I'm through with plumbing. It's no point in
No. I don't think it's your skills that are constricted. It's just your perspective. Let me show you what it means to be a plumber. You may think twice about giving it up.
Wow. Look around as you please, there's much to see here.
Most of these tunnels go on for miles. Many of them branch into smaller tunnels, or some into grand chambers the size of amphitheaters. Now, not only do you need the tools, the wrench, the plunger, the snake, you need the charms. And I mean magic charms. See this wrench? This is no ordinary wrench. It's been blessed 3 times by a witch doctor in the South Pacific. And this magic charm. No serious plumber would enter the lower catacombs of the city without one of these. Without such protection, a neophyte plumber would soon be overwhelmed by putregeists.
Are you aware of the beasts that lurk in these tunnels? Of the mutants that would crawl upon the surface of the earth if we did not rout this vile matter below us?
Like alligators?
Worse. Look. The bubonic plague was solely the result of improper sanitation, a circumstance which allowed creatures such as this one, and others far worse, to survive among humans.
That's terrible.
First, I think we should go over some history. Have a seat. First, what were the streets like when you were young?
I don't know. Grass, streets are paved gravel.
Stop. And just think on that blissful image of its pureness, its untouchable beauty. Would it have been so ideal had you and your neighbor been in the habit of throwing your sewage out the window?
No! I don't even want to think about it.
But you must.
Okay.
And I ask, were you aware of the labyrinth that lies below your feet? Even now, as well as then, a tortuous maze has existed below the streets of the cities of the world, winding into the depths of the underworld, unknown and undiscovered by the citizenry above, who have no idea, no concept of the complex systems we, the plumbers, have constructed in order to benefit the human species, to save them from utter and complete extinction.
Oh.
Before there were plumbers, there was filth. There was nothing. None of this which we call civilization. The river Thames? It was no river. With people dumping their buckets of waste into its once pristine waters, it was a cesspool. Sickness abounded. And humanity suffered. So how do we solve this septic stumper? With miles upon kilometers of robust piping. The pipe below one neighborhood in Des Moines, Iowa is enough to circumvent the entire planet Earth 8 times. With all of the extant pipe on Earth, plumber kind could construct a ladder that could reach to Andromeda. And one cannot help but be left amazed and reeling at the very conjectures of what primitive plumbing systems must already be in operation on alien planets. Just think, Riley, what knowledge, what secrets, what wisdom we could offer them. The Roman imperial era spread what they called humanitas, the basic equivalent of civilization. Make no mistake, they were essentially spreading the knowledge of the fundamentals of sanitation and plumbing. Without sanitation, there is no civilization.
None at all?
None. Ergo, without the plumber, we would have died out like the dinosaur, gone the way of the dodo. I understand you've been looking for a length of golden pipe.
Well, I have, but such an object has never been forged. I mean, I was asking the grocer about it earlier.
Here's something that'll make your quest a little easier. Start with this. I'm sure the copious pipework you lay in the future will brighten the underworld. You surely have the potential to gild our lofty art, and perhaps your name will be spoken of in such esteem as Sir Thomas Simpson.
You mean the inventor of the bell and spigot joint?
That's right. Here, take this t-shirt. We may live among common folk that cannot fathom the knowledge we've shared here today, but let it serve as a reminder of the task bestowed upon you. Let it set you apart.
P.S. I've changed my mind. Plumbing is too important to give up now. I won't ever stop.
The plumber. It's not just an occupation, it's a lifestyle.